What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Better Baseball. As usual, I'm Patrick Hennessy. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Life's good, bro. I know I say this every day, but yo, how could you complain when baseball is here? We're deep into the season now, if that's what you want to call it. We're like, 4 days in at this point, 5 days in maybe. But bro, there's so much to talk about. There's so much fun stuff going on. There's Anthony Rendon to talk about. I know we've kind of like beat that topic to a bloody pulp at this point, but he actually got suspended now, so we'll talk about it. I want to talk about the umpire problem because, dude, there's an umpire problem in Major League Baseball. I want to, rant about that a little bit. And then the other main topic I want to talk about today is Joey Gallo being back. Because, dude, I think Joey Gallo might be back. I don't want to jump the horse on it too quick, but I think he might be back. Just saying. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Jay Mata. We got Leo Baez. Leo says, I won all my bets with the Marlins yesterday. Shout out to you, bro. That's awesome. I actually have a little bet that I'll give you guys in the little Joey Gallo segment, but stay tuned for that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Dude, we have some fun stuff to talk about today, and I guess we could start it off by talking about the man himself, Anthony friggin' Rendon. So we talked about this, I think, when it first happened a couple days ago, that I'll preface the story again in case you missed it. A fan was heckling Anthony Rendon in Oakland, an A's fan, right? Apparently he called him a bitch. And then Rendon confronts him after the game. He's like walking towards the tunnel. He's like, yo, what'd you call me? The guy's like, I didn't say anything. Basically, it ended with Rendon swinging at the dude. He had him by his jersey. Okay. MLB only suspended him 4 games. I'm not going to lie, I kind of agree with Jose. Rendon took W. That's kind of, bro, a 4-game suspension for swinging on a fan is insane. In a good way for Rendon, in a bad way, for the fan, bro. I mean, imagine, you're the fan, and you got swung at by Anthony Rendon, and he only gets 4-game suspension. At what point are you like, yo, am I not valuable? Do I mean nothing? Am I just a sim? Am I someone's NPC in their road to the show? That's what it's like at that point. Not gonna lie, if I was that fan, I'd be a little bit pissed off. I would have just eaten the punch, and then, whatever happens, happens at that point. Then you're kind of getting, some sort of compensation. You know what I mean? Bro, 4-game suspension for attempting assault. That's basically what it is at this point. Because the way I look at it is like this, right? Let's say that was just, on the street. Let's say this dude's, at McDonald's, and then this random A's fan, cuts him in line. And then Anthony Rendon's like, yo, grabs him by the shirt, swings and misses. Bro, dude's is bro going to jail? I don't really know how the law works, but maybe because that's assault technically. No, you can't grab somebody and then swing at them. I don't think that's a thing you could do. If it was, bro, I'll go do it right now, film myself, and we'll see what happens. But I can guarantee you it will not end well for me. So the fact that Rendon got a 4-game suspension and an undisclosed fine, somehow he walks out of this with a W. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting at least 10 games. He swung on a fan, bro. He swung on a fan. Let's just comprehend this real quick. When was the last time a Major League Baseball player or an athlete in general swung on a fan in the crowd? Malice at the Palace? Bro, this isn't something that happens often. So the fact that Rendon got by with only a 4-game suspension, kind of insane to me. Kind of insane, bro. I was reading this article, and I don't think that he has much remorse. Oh, no, he does have remorse. So basically, this is a quote from Rendon. My emotions got the best of me. I'm usually pretty good about interacting with fans. Always like to chirp back at them. Kind of have fun with it. Me and the gentleman, we spoke on the phone. We both apologized about what happened, and we're both ready to move forward. Dude, but the craziest thing is, MLB originally gave him a 5-game suspension. Rendon appealed it. They're like, all right, we'll take a game off. Now it's 4. Amir Garrett threw water at an opposing fan once. I don't know if anything happened, though. I mean, dude, probably not. Okay, wait. Oh, all right, wait. MLB suspensions. I kind of want to look at, what, a similar 4-game suspension was, in 2022. Because, like, I feel like you get a 4-game suspension for a brawl with another player, no? Okay, just for comparison, Caleb Smith of the Diamondbacks got suspended 10 games for using a foreign substance in 2021. So basically, if you use a foreign substance, you get double the time as if you were to swing on a fan. Is that not wild? Bro, I'm going to a game, provoking a player, and praying he swings on me. I think that's what we have to do at this point. Okay, maybe I'm not going to tell you guys to do this, but, like, if you do it, clearly nothing's happening to the player, bro. I see where MLB stands. But, yeah, bro, I mean, listen, at least Rendon and that fan got themselves figured out. I mean, there's no beef there moving forward, I guess, so that's cool. But either way, bro, just a totally weird situation. I guess it's cool that it's over, but I don't know, just strange all around. Bro, I want to move on, but I keep reading these quotes. Rendon said he later returned to the scene of the incident and tried to seek out with the fan just to chat with him a little bit, but the security guard said he was gone. I can't be mad, Rendon said. I'm a fan too in other sports. I like heckling when I go to other sports too, right? Because I'm a human being. For some reason, that one got the best of me. But but the thing that really gets me, though, is that Rendon said he later returned to the scene of the incident, tried to seek out the fan. What was he doing? Did he put... Whatever, bro. Let's move on. Because at this point, this thing just keeps getting weirder and weirder. It's over. He got his 4-game suspension. Apparently, him and the fan are cool. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I can't blame the fan for leaving. But, like, Rendon's spinning back up just to talk. I don't know if I buy that. Just saying. Bro, getting into topic number 2 here. I guess we're talking about problems that are going on in MLB. And I guess we could talk about the umpire problem. Because I'm not going to lie, I think Major League Baseball has an umpire problem. Not sure if anybody saw the games that took place this weekend, but there was a few massive calls that basically just were steered in the wrong direction. One of which was that Mets game where I'm pretty sure, like, MLB admitted that the umpires were wrong in the calling there, and that ended up being a big call in the game. But also, I mean, if you look at the Yankee game all weekend, I mean, whatever home plate umpire was behind there, they just couldn't seem to figure out the strike zone. Now, I understand. The Major League Baseball strike zone is very subjective, right? Every umpire has their own strike zone, and there isn't necessarily, like, any sort of definitive strike zone. You know what I mean? Like, every umpire kind of has their own separate way of calling things. I'll give them that benefit of the doubt, but I will say, bro, it's becoming a problem. And now that, like, minor league baseball is starting to implement, like, robot umpires, now you start to ask yourself questions like, yo, at what point do we just, like, stop settling for mediocrity with home plate umpires and start to make that switch toward robo-umps? Like, they already implemented the pitch clock. That seems like it's been somewhat of a success so far. I mean, you're shedding, 30 minutes off of a game. And to be honest with you, I feel like we're not really losing any sort of quality of play there. And now it's like, yo, if you can shed some of the awful umpires around the league, which are statistically proven to be horrible umpires, and then replace them with 100% accurate robo-umps, I think that trends the game in the right direction. Sure, it's not traditional. Sure, it's not the authentic way of doing things, but I think that it just makes the game of baseball better, knowing that a strike is going to be called a strike and a ball is going to be called a ball, and hitters and pitchers are both going to be aware of what's going to be called a strike and what's going to be called a ball. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, Leo says, Buddy really messed up on that when I was there. Bro, terrible. These calls have been absolutely terrible, and maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe it's the fact that the umpire kind of just wants to make it about them sometimes, be like, yo, I'm the umpire, like, you follow my command. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But I think anybody who's saying that there's not a problem is just ignorant to the situation. That's the only way I could put it. But it becomes frustrating because I think to myself, right? I'm like, if I was that bad at my job, because there's some umpires out there who are truly bad at their job, bro. Like, let's not get that twisted. They're awful at their job. Some of them. Some of them are really good. But for the ones who are really, really bad at their jobs, I think to myself, I'm like, yo, in what other profession can you be this bad at your job and consistently have your job in, day out, bro? You get no reprimanding. Now, granted, I don't know if they get reprimanding. I'm assuming they don't. But you get no penalties. You get no loss of job security. Bro, it's insane to me. I think of myself. I'm like, yo, if I was that bad at my job consistently, I wouldn't have a job. I mean, I hope I'm not bad at my job. I mean, I was never told I'm bad at my job. But, like, you guys catch my drift. Like, I just don't. Imagine, like, a surgeon. Granted, I mean, two totally different career paths there. But let's say a surgeon was this bad at their job. Like, let's say a surgeon was only 90% accurate, as many home plate umpires are. Bro, that's 10% of people dying, bro. Dude, like, it doesn't work like that. Average success rate of a surgeon. Oh, half of all doctors are actually below average. That's kind of insane. For purposes of illustration, a national average failure rate of 25% is assumed. Bro, what? Bro, what's good with our medical system? Okay, generally complication rates range from 2 to 4% of all procedures. So that's like if an umpire was 96 to 98% accurate, which they're not. Bro, you can look up like the umpire tracker on Twitter, and I can guarantee you very rarely will you see an umpire having a 98% effective game, bro. Let me see if I can pull up the umpire auditor. You know, like the account on Twitter, it's actually pretty solid. Where like they give you like the like basically like the audit report of the umpire after every game. It's like umpire scorecards. Yeah, here it is. All right, so here's one for an example, right? This is from the Blue Jays Royals game. Check this out, chap. So basically, Adam Hamari had a 92% overall accuracy. To be honest, this is pretty good. This is pretty good compared to like some umpires out there, but it's not great. Like the average is 94%, which is better than Adam Hamari. So if you're going to be 91% consistent, does that mean that you're good? Like, I feel like it's difficult to even weigh. See, now this is a good game. Pat Hoberg, my hat goes off to you. Yo, round of applause for Pat. Anybody named Pat is clearly just an absolute G. Bro, my man had a 99% overall consistency in this game. Now, what game even was this? Rockies versus Padres on Saturday. Bro, 100% called strike accuracy. 0 of 41 called strikes were true balls. Pat Hoberg, you're a dog. I'd love to see the one from the Yankee game. Yeah, bro. And then you got Las Diaz. 88%. You suck at your job. Is that mean? No. If you don't want to get yelled at, do your job properly. But that's disgraceful that you have some umpires out there calling 99% overall consistency, and then you have a Las Diaz where it's 88%. Now, who gets held accountable for that, bro? Why does no one have to hold any sort of accountability for that, dude? When you have umpires out here doing a great job like Pat Hoberg, 99% consistency, and then you got Las Diaz with an 88%. You know how we look at, like, Judge batting 330, but then you got someone else batting 150? Bro, they're not keeping their job. But the thing is, Las Diaz is going to continue getting jobs behind home plate. That's the thing. Granted, hopefully, you probably won't see him too much back there in the playoffs, but still, these regular season games matter. You can't just be tossing them away because of a home plate umpire. It's disgraceful. But yeah, dude, I I went on a little bit of a rant there regarding the umpires, but it bothers me because here's my thing, right? I respect and appreciate so much people who take pride in what they do, people who see a hobby that they're interested in and they make it like a career path for themselves, right? Someone who dedicates themselves to their craft. However, it's the complete 180 for me with like laziness and incompetence in what you do. And when I see somebody like this who the potential is there to be good at your job, all you have to do is just make the right calls, and you don't, I have zero respect for that. I have respect for Pat Holberg because he clearly takes pride in what he does. He clearly honors his craft. But then Laz Diaz, clearly not. Just saying. Whatever, bro. Like, it bothers me, but at the end of the day, are we going to see robo-umps anytime soon? Probably not, but whatever. Maybe one day. But yo, chat, this is the topic I've been waiting for, to be honest with you. This is the one I've been most looking forward to. And that is Joey friggin' Gallo. Can we sit here and say that Joey Gallo just might be back? He started off the season on an absolute tear, bro. I'm looking at his numbers. Ready? So in his first 13 at-bats of the 2023 season, here he has 3 home runs and a 1,400 OPS. I'm sitting here right now, and I'm saying Joey Gallo is back. Is that a hot take of me? Probably. Is it a bold statement? For sure. However, you look at Joey Gallo shifting over to Minnesota. More calm team. Less pressure-filled environment, and the dude is raking, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I am looking at Joey Gallo, and I think that he could definitely shift back to what he was when he was an all-star, consistently, year in, year out. And I think that's what we're seeing right now, bro. I think we're seeing a Joey Gallo that is just thankful that he's playing the game of baseball, and I think he's just happy to be in a non-pressure-filled environment. And I think that's why he's flourishing. I think that he just couldn't handle New York. Maybe he just couldn't handle LA. But I think Joey Gallo is dominating Minnesota. That's why, bro. I'm telling you right now. I told you guys I had a little bet for you. Ready? Joey Gallo plus 450 to hit at least 1 home run today. That's a lock. Dude, as long as Joey Gallo's on this hot streak, I'm taking the over for him on home runs every single day. Until he proves me otherwise, I think that this dude's going to go yard every single day, bro. He just might win comeback player of the year. This is, sure, it's a 4-game overreaction. Don't care, bro. I'm slamming the over on home runs for Joey Gallo every day until he proves me otherwise. And I think 4 plus 450 is an absolute steal. So lock that one in, bro. Just saying. I love Joey Gallo. I also think, like, he's just a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, a Joey Gallo interview, but he just seems like a nice guy. Maybe, like, that's why he couldn't handle New York. Just, you know, he's a little too nice for New York. I feel like you gotta be, like, a little, You gotta be a little, Please don't screenshot that. But yeah. Like I said, plus 450, over on Joey Gallo home runs today. Bro, all he would need is 1 for that to hit. I think it's a lot. Just throwing that one out there. Just saying. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing like where Joey Gallo can take this season. Because, I mean, if he can be a big bat in that lineup for the Twins, and Correa doesn't necessarily have to carry the team on offense, I think that's big for them. Bro, especially with an AL Central that's kind of wide open. I mean, we're looking at an undefeated Minnesota Twins team right now. Granted, it's 4 games into the season. I don't care. I still think that AL Central is wide open. I'm looking at the Guardians. They're cool, but they're kind of mid. You're looking at the White Sox, Tigers, and Royals. I don't see any of them having a chance of winning the division this year. So it's basically between the Twins and Guardians. And if you have Joey Gallo lighting it up every single night, and then you have Carlos Correa, and then you have a decent pitching staff, I think the Twins could surprise some people. Granted, they'll probably choke in the playoffs against the Yankees once again, as they always do. But they can make it there. Because, you know, if they can make it there, they can make it anywhere. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There you go. But yo, chat, I think it's going to wrap things up for today. I know, quiet, short little stream. But, dude, I feel like I got a lot off my chest. Dude, I feel like I got a lot off my chest, actually. So, you know what? Props to you. Props to all of you, bro. If you're watching live or on replay, I love you all. This is the first week where we're going live every day of the week. So, bro, stay tuned for that. Going live at noon every single day here. Next week, we're probably going to do nighttime streams. So, probably like a 10:30, 11 p.m. kind of thing. Like a MLB Tonight style show. Appreciate that. But yeah. Appreciate you all for stopping by. You guys are all legends in your own right. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Like I told you guys, I'm going live every single day, so be there or be square. Be sure to follow Betr Baseball and just about everything. You guys know the deal. We're pumping out so much content on there all season long. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you all next time. Peace.